Griffin Loft, and today, hi guys, welcome to the Griffin Loft, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a 2018 Russian Royal.
It's from the Royal National Guard of Russia. It is a 24-hour ration pack, and it is still up to date, up to today. Today is actually the expiration date on this package, July 18th, 2020. So we're lucky to have a package, our first ration pack that's actually within code and within date. And it's also our first one out of country, so we'll be
out of continent.
Out of continent.
Because I did do two from the U.S.
Oh, that's right. So we are doing something from a completely different country, different continent, and we will be using a picture translator app to manipulate the instructions so that we can figure out how to use this sucker.
Dollar store knife.
Anything we can find at the dollar store.
$4.
So apparently we have package number 8.
Meal number 8.
From what we ordered, you can get between number 4 or 8. 8 was stamped on the top, and on this is a list of what could possibly be in it.
Okay, so
that's tea. That's probably our tea bags.
That's coffee. Not.
Might be a sugar or
that might be the water purification tablet or the vitamin.
Yeah, could be. We will translate the front of this.
This is probably the nut bar.
That feels like an energy bar. Yeah.
I'm thinking these are the fruit beverage drinks.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, we had a bit of leakage here.
Something popped open.
That's pepper. That's pepper.
Pepper and salt, I would say.
This looks like it might have leaked a little, but it seems like it's still sealed. That's one of our meals. There's another one. That's another instant beverage of some sort. You can feel it. That's the jam.
This is so neat.
There's the packs of crackers.
Smells like the pate, I think the pate.
And then we've got 2 of these. I'm not sure what they are.
That's correct.
3 of these. Maybe that's the coffee.
No, there's only 1 coffee and 2 teas. I'm not sure. We will have to use a picture app. This is our stove burners.
Yeah.
Little mini burners to boil some water.
Waterproof matches.
Waterproof matches and a striker.
There's another one of the meals. Another one of the meals. That's our beef right there. That's what opened.
And that's what opened right there.
Yeah. And then here's our chocolate bar, I'm pretty sure.
Think that's
raised beef. And then is our spoons.
We have all our instructions.
Contents. Some more stuff from the Russian government.
Some of the stuff is cooking instructions for some of these
there's
items.
our water purification. Right there.
Yep, that would be it too.
That's the water purification. And there's some more
Butterfly
instructions and the inspection number and some napkins.
Excellent.
So that's the entire contents of the box, and it looks like whatever this is, which we'll translate in a minute. The container leaked a little bit, so we will open it and see if it's still valid, but everything else is in excellent shape, and we will be consuming it all once we translate the actual containers and get cooking instructions. So we're going to take a few minutes and get all of that organized, and then we'll be back with you guys in a bit.
And we're back, and everything has been translated. We used our trusty Post-it notes to sort out anything that needed translation and any cooking instructions that may have been included in the package.
And then we had these 4 little pieces of paper. This one had all to do with the water purification tablet and how to use it and not to use it unless it was
absolutely necessary.
Extreme circumstances. This one was caloric and all your vitamins and stuff count for the actual contents of our ration. So I'm guessing it'd be different for every ration pack. This one is to tell you how to go about mixing the energy crystals, the coffee, the tea. It's just basically telling you what to do
with the water
with the water drinks
once you've purified your water.
And this one
That is the expiration
date for non-perishables, so like the spoons and the silly stuff.
Anything that didn't already have an expiration date on the original package, basically.
So we're going to start with using the portable heater here. I'm going to set it up on this little table to the side here.
Get our water going.
Get our water going. Well, we're going to try and get our water going because I actually pre-started to boil some water because I don't have my camping stuff here. So unfortunately, I'm not sure if this little fold-up stove is going to be able to support that pot. So we made sure that we got a little head start, but we will be using it to cook all of the meals on anyways. So
if not, we at least get to test the fire burner kit that is included in here and prove that you can start a fire with it and hopefully boil some water. If not, we're going to heat up our rations on it. Basically cook lunch, sous vide it basically right in the tin can. Very excited for that.
wow.
Waterproof packaging. It does mention in the instructions that it is waterproof packaging for
everything
and anything that needs a flame, especially.
And then these go down for legs.
I think the points of the legs.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The flat tops are what you put your pot on. Maybe.
I just want to test the.
Yeah, I know. It's like my balance.
Just want to test out the structural. No, it's not gonna hold that pot.
Not heavy.
The pot's a little too heavy, which is okay. Like I said, we pre-boiled the water, but I am going to start cooking the other things while we get everything else going. So that's a fuel tablet, and then
waterproof matches.
We got the waterproof matches here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to rip this, but I do have a container.
Now, if we were on dirt ground, that thing, because of the points, would stick
would
right in
probably
the ground,
would probably
hold.
support that stove because we could almost put it in the ground to the level of the.
That's some real waterproof matches right there. It doesn't have a pull top on it?
No, it's actually hermetically sealed, so it will.
Cut it to the top there.
Mommy's in the shower. No, not chasing you. Mommy's in the shower.
So right now I'm going to use the pot because we do have a little bit of wind.
Block the wind there.
And I'll probably put the box that the gear came in up behind it as well, just like this, to shield everything. So now we got a little wind break there. Strike this.
Let it come and block the wind.
You want to move the camera?
Yep.
I'm gonna strike this match.
There. Sorry.
That burned really quick.
Yeah, it did. It's still burning.
Is it?
Yep. Because you can still see.
No.
Stop arguing and fighting over stuff.
We'll try one more.
Don't cut it in plugging his iPad.
I'm gonna try this one more time because that one burned really fast.
If not, I have a light. Put it right on. Smell that match that's all sulfur. Wow. I think it does.
I'm pretty sure we got it burning
Yep.
now.
We got her going.
You go cook?
Yeah, it's going now. You can see the flame there. I don't know if you're going to catch that on the camera, but you can see the flame there on the back, and you can also see the
top sizzling like you're cooking a marshmallow on the stove.
So it's burning now. You want to leave the box up there just because of the wind, because we still have a bit of wind, and I don't want to. Yeah, it's still going good, but every time the wind blows, the flame just gets like a little silly.
Makes sense.
I got the flame.
That's hot. So, well, that's cooking up. What are we going to start with?
Let's throw on our beef stew to heat up.
Okay.
And we can try our caviar with beets cold.
I'm gonna just peel the top back to have a quick look at it, and then I'm gonna
A little bit.
just gonna reseal it.
Don't touch that.
It's a tight seal, ladies.
Don't touch it.
Guys.
You hear that?
You can hear the
The
seal
hiss.
breaking.
That was a good hiss.
Don't touch the flesh. Don't touch it. It's
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that looks really good.
See, we got a
It's like a beef stew with
like,
vegetable in
yeah,
it.
almost like a corned beef hash.
Yeah, it said beef stew pilaf, so there's actually pilaf in there as well.
Yeah, so it's like a rice stew.
We're gonna heat that until we hear it sizzle a little bit, and then we're gonna try to take it off.
No, hey Jay, do you know where your heat-resistant gloves are?
Yep.
And while we're waiting
I
for
do.
that to heat up, we're gonna do the drink concentrate. Now, I did mention that the water purification tablets are only in extreme circumstances, and we have bottled water here, so we're just gonna go right to it. Pour this sucker right in 250 mils of water. Seems like a lot of
Bristol
powder.
for
Yeah.
such a small amount of water, but I can hear this sizzling already, eh?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's amazing. And
So what do you
let's,
wanna- what do you wanna-
try some pate with crackers. So we're gonna go right into the basically ham pate, canned ham.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's totally a pate.
Yep, that looks just like canned ham.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you. Got our heat-resistant gloves here, so we can grab
Look at,
our.
you can see how it's heated up. Look at on the outside there. If you look
Yeah.
on the
It's
actual
lovely.
container, you can see the markings from where the heat's cooking it, and you can see the container on the outside getting discolored and stuff. I don't know if you can catch that with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting ready to pull that one off, and give me another one that we can preheat.
Let's heat up our cabbage rolls.
Cabbage rolls, okay.
So I'm going to just pop off.
Because that,
the
if you can hear that,
Yep, you can hear it sizzling.
It
So
is
it cooks really well.
sizzling
inside
away.
there.
So-
And this is, it's called lazy. It was called lazy cabbage roll, and it's basically chopped cabbage with chopped meat. If you,
like the cabbage roll fill, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like it was already cut up, basically.
But it totally smells like cabbage
Let us
roll.
let us see the
Smells
contents.
so good.
You want to see again?
Yeah, we got a zoom. I didn't get a zoom shot.
All right.
There you go. Beautiful.
Got a
Little drippy
drip
poo.
there. Yeah, a little drippy poo there. So we'll get that one on.
Smells amazing.
Yeah, as soon as you opened it up and held it in front of me, all I could smell was cabbage rolls. So we got pate here,
Got pate. We're gonna have some crackers and pate.
beef stew. Ooh, it's hot on the top now. Where's the pork? It's the pate. What do I got cooking here now?
You have
Water.
the cabbage rolls on right now.
Where's the label for it so I can just keep them? Okay. No,
Pate.
cabbage roll. So when I take it off, I can just
I
put the
gotcha.
label back on it so we try and keep track of it. So when we heat them.
That looks just like canned ham.
Oh yeah, that's totally canned ham. If you guys can see that, like, and that's not like crappy processed. You can see like there's flakes in there. I don't know if you can pick that up. That's got textured ham, like it's actually like a piece of pork.
Oh yeah. You taste the juice.
Want to try one, Jay?
I'm good. Cheers.
That tastes really good.
It's almost like a cream cracker.
It's almost like a
Like a-
one's children teeth on.
We got arrowroot.
Arrowroots. It's light and fluffy.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Lose
a
it
little
all.
crumbly.
Whoop whoop.
Caught it in my.
Okay,
That's really good.
that's tasty.
All right, let's try our tonic water. Don't know what flavor it is. It had like a reddish pink color to it. Cheers.
It's the energy drink.
It's like a fruit.
Yeah, it's like a fruit punch.
Yeah. It's really good.
Okay. You want to get that last one?
I can hear the cabbage sizzling.
Yep.
The last one is our braised beef. Now this is the one that got slightly damaged in delivery. We could already smell it when it opened.
But it doesn't smell off yet,
It
so
doesn't smell off.
it's not an old break.
Based on where it was in the box, I think it might have just been accidentally handled by the deliverer with one hand and
Just squished it.
popped open. You can even hear it. It's open.
Oh, that cabbage roll. Tried to get away.
It's yeah, basically a braised beef. It's like a beef and a gravy. So, taste it. Have a see.
I don't need it for that, but yeah, I'll get that on the flame now. One little tablet, dude.
Don't forget your napkins.
Goes a long way, because that tablet, if you can see, is still barely consumed, and it's rocking and rolling still.
Save the jam for dessert, maybe?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
You can see the flame clear.
and that's the braised beef.
We're still on the first one, so clearly it will burn long enough to boil water, if
Yeah,
you so choose.
if we had if we had my lighter pots, we could have done that, unfortunately. But like I said,
Let's.
Oh, I could have brought you guys out a small little pot.
huh?
I could have brought you guys out a really small pot.
but it's slightly too heavy for that stove. No, we'll try that after we try some of this beef.
Oh, right, the beef stew pilaf.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
That smells
that smells.
magnificent. Beef and potato and
Oh yeah, it's still warm, even though it was the first thing to be heated.
yeah, and like a rice barley in there.
It's almost like a corned beef with rice instead of potatoes.
Almost like corned beef hash, basically.
Oh, that's tasty.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's tasty. All right. Jay, would you like to try some?
Nah.
All right.
Oh,
Cheers.
it's really good.
Really good. We'll light it all up on a plate afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna keep tasting. We got a lot of stuff to eat here. This is a 24-hour ration pack, so it's
So
not
it's
a one
designed
meal.
for one person for a whole day, but we're gonna taste test it, and then there's the kids around that, Dante especially. You guys know Dante.
We're gonna have our fill, and we're gonna pass it along.
Let
and,
everybody have a
share
taste
in the
test of
wealth.
it. You want to try the caviar now?
Yeah, actually, we can get into the caviar. That's a good idea.
And then we'll go
Cabbage
to
roll.
the cabbage rolls,
I'm excited for the cabbage rolls.
and we can also do crackers.
Squirt it out on me. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's that spread, the same one that he had, the crazy Russian. Sorry.
basically like a pureed vegetable. I don't really taste beets. It's like almost like a sweet potato to me. Might be beets and sweet potato maybe. It's orange.
Not horrible.
No.
Whatever it is.
It tastes like a vegetable puree.
Yeah. And if there's beets in it, that's impressive because I don't
Yeah.
like beets. And then, so we've tried the second appetizer,
Yep.
which is this. So we can put
We're
it.
gonna do our plum jelly and crackers for dessert.
Yep. We'll do cabbage roll now, and then we'll do the
Coffee and tea after.
yep, the coffee and tea is with the crackers and jam. Oh, this is still actually pretty hot.
And this is the loose cabbage roll.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
The
that is
lazy
really
cabbage roll
Lazy cabbage roll. You
Yeah.
can see the pieces of cabbage
and tomato and
inside there with some tomato and or pepper
oh yeah,
and rice and ground meat.
piece of cabbage. Like an actual piece of cabbage there on my spoon.
That's my favorite one so far.
So yeah, my mom is gonna like that one.
That's tasty.
Yeah, that's really tasty. So we'll move on to what do we got
Braised
left?
beef, and then we're into desserts.
Why don't we try the jelly and crackers, or one of the bars?
Yeah, let's do the energy bar.
Okay, the granola style energy bar. The beauty about this is because we got the heat going on the stove still. When we go back after we finish filming to continue to eat these, we'll just throw them back on that to reheat them a bit.
It almost looks like a Nutri-Grain bar.
Yeah.
Like a piece.
Liam, had my lunch now. Yes.
Tastes
Very dense.
like an energy bar brownie. You get like one of those chocolate bars, but it
It's
tastes
all
like,
it's got a protein bar consistency to actually.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm trying to
if
think
you
of.
can see that, it's really, really dense. Like, and it's like heavy.
Like chewing cold fudge. But tasty.
Yeah.
You can taste the fruit.
Oh yeah, that's ready. Whoops. We got a boil over, folks.
We're a little overflowing.
We got so into everything else, we forgot that I had something on the stove there, so that's the last one to try, right off the stove. You ready?
There is also a vitamin and mineral we're going to look at, and I believe that's just a tablet. Yeah, so that's a vitamin pill.
Just a vitamin pill. It's like a one-a-day vitamin.
Get your vitamins.
Afraid of it splashing everywhere.
Well, that's beef. Big hunk of beef right there.
Oh,
You see
can
that?
Smell that, yeah. It smells once again like canned beef, but braised obviously in a sauce. It smells like opening up corned beef almost.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna
Open
push
all the
with
way.
it. Yeah, because it's
Fine. It's really juicy.
that's tasty. It's like a stew. That's a big hunk of beef.
Salt crystal. What do you think? It's very salty.
It's a cured beef. Oh, way too salty for me.
Yeah, it's really salty.
Whoa,
It's impressively salty.
it's tasty. But it just about blew the top of my head off with the salt. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a salty one. Everything else is awesome. One tastes a little.
You got a napkin here. Don't forget your napkins.
That's right. Maybe we'll take a sanitary. Now, what's really neat about these sanitary napkins they're actually two napkins in here. So the one for the white is for your face and your hands, and the one in the green is to sanitize your utensils and your eating area.
Yeah, that cured beef is not.
Right.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't know if it's just because it was open and it might be slightly.
Off, but it was
So-
also really salty.
It was super salty, and it's just like it's actually left a bad taste in my mouth. And that's the first thing out of this meal so far I haven't enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm on a strict diet right now, and this is like my cheat. Because once a week I'll allow myself a cheat, and normally I don't consume this type of cracker because I'm on a pretty much gluten-free diet, and most wheats and so forth, and a grain-free diet as well. So normally I wouldn't consume rice or anything like that. But today is my break-free day, so we're enjoying it, and
We're gonna have a little.
that literally, because I don't eat any extra salt and I consume very low quantities of sodium.
I found it very salty myself.
Yeah, and you enjoy salt, so it just about blew the top of my head off. But everything else, and I'm not saying it's horrible, don't get me wrong.
Have a cracker.
I'm just saying that it's way too salty for me.
I'll get the taste out. Let's move on to our coffee and tea, and then we can try our
Yeah,
desserts.
well then I gotta finish this. And I'll make a tea and you can make a coffee. I won't use the regular sugar, I'll use a sweetener. Oh, I'll let clean.
I find the packaging very interesting. I love it.
That's still burning, eh? I'm gonna reheat the cabbage. And the beef is probably gonna go.
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's a really big thing of sugar. I wonder if it's white sugar in here? Yeah, it is, but it's like a really crystallized white sugar. Look how thick the
Some natural sugar.
Yeah.
Well, normally I don't do it, but I'm going to use sugar today just because it's and I don't feel like running inside to try and find.
I totally understand. Stir.
Yeah, that's like well planned.
Yeah.
You almost think I knew what I was doing when I poured that.
2 perfect cups out into a pot.
Yeah, filled up the pot. Oh man, that's salty.
Yeah, it was something. I guess it tastes that pate. It was delicious.
Yeah, that was really good. The beet caviar.
I think it's a vegetable puree.
Yeah, I don't know if
Caviar
it's. I don't.
stands for puree, maybe, and that
Yeah.
was the direct translation we may have gotten. So, sweetened coffee. Not bad.
Did I put sugar in there? I must have.
I gave you the half package, so it's
Did I
gone.
pour it in there?
I left it right here, so it's gone.
It's
gone.
empty.
Yes,
So
you
yes,
did.
I must put it in there. My brain's a little rattled today, guys.
I'm just gonna open this plum jelly. Apparently, is the gelatin jelly that we got. We're gonna have that dessert on crackers. Oh yeah, that tastes delicious.
And that crystal, it's still
Still burning?
burning.
Impressive.
It's still burning. It's not as hot as it was, but you can hear the cabbage
Sizzling away.
sizzling away. Oh, cheers!
Cheers.
Think it and sink it.
Plum jelly is really good.
Oh, we couldn't use the salt and pepper due to the spillage that we had in package in transit.
Due to the braised beef we did not like, so
Yeah.
we're thinking the taste might have been half.
Thanks, dude.
No worries.
One. Go. Hey guys, sorry about that. We had a bit of a camera malfunction, and unfortunately we missed what we thought was a chocolate bar, but it turns out it's a breakfast bar. And we did try it. We'll take another little piece each. It's got like
Almost, it's like a fudge, protein bar texture, like the first energy bar that we had. It's just a different color. It almost has a caramelly aftertaste to it.
and it looks like it's got like dried fruits in it, because that
Yeah.
looks like a dried apricot right there. Look.
Or papaya, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's got little Krispies in it too, almost like Rice Krispies.
I mean, we've already tried it, but we're trying it
It
again
is
so we
pretty
can have.
tasty.
It's really tasty. And then other than that, we're gonna cut to Matt now, and he's gonna tell you what he felt about the meal and so forth.
Chewing.
Take your time.
It is pretty tasty though.
So-
You get the caramelly aftertaste in the bar near the end.
Do you want me to turn it off and get your shots separate so that like they're
Easy
easy to
pause,
edit in?
alright.
I don't know how to pause, but
Just top it.
Yeah, so all in all, this was a great kit. I liked everything that was inside it. It was all very tasty, with the exception of the last thing we cooked, the braised beef. It was very salty, entirely too salty to eat. But we don't know if it was maybe due to the packaging open during transit, or if it actually is just way too salty. It does taste like a salt brand braised beef, but entirely too salty to eat. Everything else was amazing. It was delicious. I had a lot of fun doing this ration pack. I also had a lot of fun trying to translate everything. Made it definitely a little bit more challenging and a fun change to the ration videos we've done so far.
Hey guys, so personal opinions, as I stated earlier in the video, I am on a diet, and for a cheat day, I'm not going to complain other than the braised beef. This entire meal, everything in it, I would get again, but I would be looking to trade the braised beef because I don't consume salt, and it's like, it was like, being from the Maritimes, we get what's called salt beef, and you boil that before you cook it to cook off the excess salt. and it feels like they used the salted meat that hadn't had any of the extra salt processed off of it before they used
like
to
the
cook it.
brine was
It's
already
like,
in
yeah,
the tin.
it's like they finished the meal in the brine. Just my alarm for one of my medications, no worries guys. But otherwise, completely 2 thumbs up. I would recommend it again. I believe Matt said it was about $70 off of Amazon for the kit, but that's a meal for a whole day for one person. So if you were to go out and eat 3 times in a day and have coffee, tea, and little snacks and everything else, it's going to cost you at least that. Even at McDonald's nowadays, you can't eat for less than $12 or $13, and it's not as healthy, or it doesn't have as good a caloric count as what we consume today. So yeah, that personally, I'd recommend buying them again. But personally, I'd recommend, if you're going to try and buy one of these, see if you can make sure you avoid the one that has the braised beef in it, because it was horrid. Okay guys, we're back.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was a very fun experience hanging out here with my friend Raymond. My name is Matt Freeland, also known as Rachael Temptation. You can find me on every social media platform, or at least most of them. And you can also find me on my very own YouTube channel at Rachael Temptation.
Okay, I will include Matt's links to his YouTube channel in the descriptors below. I also will include Devious Dreams, my nephew, who is the cameraman for us today, and who also does my intro and outro. And if you did hear any music in the background, it would be something from his own music creations. And he's already okayed us to have the music in the background, so if that's an issue with anybody. But otherwise, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, hit that red button and turn it into gray. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to know when I upload videos, hit the bell icon, because it will notify you if I have a premiere set, or if a video goes up. As soon as it goes up, you will get a notification. Other than that, guys, have a good day. And remember, don't let the zombies get you. Bye for now.
He says don't let the zombies get you.
Go.
Ava.
Well, remember.
The zombies.
Ava.
Don't let the zombies get you.